Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the start of the Aegis Team League playoffs. I'm your host, Kopi VT, here with the one and only C4, all the way from across the Atlantic Ocean. How are you tonight?
I am not tired. I am pretty hyped because last time I was on here, it was kind of like the feeler stages where people were collecting points and stuff. But now it's single elim. So the pressure's on. So I am ready to call some action.
And we've got the Kai army with 4 Faith here up against the quote-unquote low-tier heroes featuring Soul. As much I have words about this name, but we got Hiho, Lucas FL, we got Totsu, Bunger, Fern, Nub, and Danny, because all the Kai players decided they wanted to really show this character off.
Yeah, I mean the stream that I commentated, all Faith were playing, and the Kais were going in. The Kais got a lot of W's, not just Danny, who's got like the best record. Let me double check because it's going to be updated from last time. He has 22 wins and 5 losses. That's a good ratio.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone counted how many burst baits Danny got in those 27 games. I just want to know the number.
It's absolutely more than 27. I haven't got a calculator with me, but I can guarantee he was more than 27. He seemed like psychic when it came to people's defenses. But I also saw low-tier heroes, besides their false advertising on their name. Luke did really well with the Happy Chaos as well. I remember Luke, putting in a shift for his team.
Luke is definitely one of the stronger Happy Chaos players out there. Definitely, even last night in Brag About Nothing's Open, it was winners finals and grand finals were both just Luke versus Danny. And we had 3 whole sets of that. Ended up, I think 9-4 was the total set count in Danny's favor.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's still a problem. I know he got nerfed, but yeah, Happy Chaos is still here to stay. And the first match we're going to get on is Fern versus E-Ho.
Yeah, and this, I think, is one of our very few Milia players in this league that have made it to the playoffs. So I'm very excited to see Artemis. I have seen so many Twitter clips with this move, but I haven't seen many Milias use it properly.
Yeah. We have a player called Carrot of Wisdom. Some people might have heard of him. They play Jacko and Milia, and as soon as that update came out, all they were doing is finding out ways to do loops with that move, and they found a pretty disgusting corner loop. Like they put 3 Artemises in the loop.
Yeah, I was questioning whether or not I was looking at Milia or May.
Yeah. The damage was really high as well, considering. For some reason, there's no like gravity scaling, so every time you hit Artemis, they bounce the same height, so you can get dash 2H. Could be fun, not for the person getting completely ground bounced to death, but I think me personally, coming from Exard and Rev, the reason they put wall break in the game was because of Milia, and now they've let her do corner stuff with Artemis. So it's like, why did you put wall break in there? You didn't want set play, then you gave the set play character a way to do set play in the corner. But Daisuke's vision, I can't question it. He is the GOAT.
Very true. Who are we to judge?
Not me. I would never do such a thing. Yeah. Never, ever do such a thing. All I'm doing is waiting for Leo's new move, because I've been waiting for that for a very long time, and I don't know when it's going to come.
Yeah, there's just a couple characters in these backlog. I'm terrified. I'm terrified for Leo's new move, because Leo's been consistently a very strong character this whole time, and he's getting a new move. Soul is going to get a new move eventually. Nago is getting a new move eventually.
Yeah,
I don't even know what they're going to do for that character.
They're going to give him a command dash.
He has a command dash.
Technically, yeah. You're right. What can they give him?
Command air dash?
Command. Yeah, that could be not fun for non-Nago players. Could be not fun. That's the thing, though. I think when you're thinking of these extra moves added to characters, like Axel's one, I couldn't imagine them giving him a like lingering projectile that stays in front of him. I would never have thought that they would have given a character like Axel that. So it's kind of exciting to be like, I can't comprehend what they're going to do, and they haven't really given old moves, because that's what I thought they were going to do. I thought it was going to bring back old moves and give them to the characters.
Yeah, because a lot of these characters just have complete toolkits. Like, you can't think of something for Nago because his toolkit is complete. Although we're not going to see him tonight. We're going to see two characters that have complete toolkits now, both Milia and Kai.
Oh, and they're color coordinated. It's like they're going on a date. Actually, no, you don't do that on a date. That would be a bit weird. If you color coordinate for your dates, don't.
For prom. That's what they're color coordinating for.
That's the only time you can do it. Yeah, prom, that is okay. Any other time, it might be cringe.
Maybe.
All right, let's stand. Round start 5K just to check the Milia dash. I respect it.
Oh, already we're not seeing Hiho try and check Fern on the 2K 2D Artemis. Because if you try to 6P that, you're getting cappled in the face on that clash.
Mm-hmm. Gonna put a rose in his hair. Ooh. Good block on the capple.
Ooh, a little Ivy on that JS. They're just fishing around. It's more looking like Dragon Ball neutral here rather than Strive.
Yeah, that air control, and I remember this from the last stream as well. All the Kai players are all fishing for JS. There you go. Thank you, Fern, for making me look like a good commentator. And I've done my research.
He just knew you wanted that JS.
It's such a good button.
It is. They both, Milia and Kai, both basically have the same JS. It's just Kai gets a whole lot more off of it.
Yeah, tons of damage. Oh, imagine trying to 6P my air attack. Silly Kai. Silly King.
Unfortunately, can't get a hard knockdown there. I know Hiho really likes that because they just go for all of... Yep, there's Mix. That's exactly what I was about to talk about.
Oh, there was layers behind that. So many layers. The Bad Moon into RC just in case they did block the JS. Yeah, that is
if they block JS.
Big asterisk IF for that one. But Kai getting the throw game, closest anti-air, got the meaty 5K afterwards. Dust RC.
Yeah, Hiho got caught standing. These are all mids and lows, and there's that JS once again.
It's such a good fadeaway button. I play Leo, so I do a lot of like IED back JH. It's basically JS, a bit more committal because it's obviously a slower button. But yeah, the counter hit slowdown from JS just gives you ample amounts of time to do like dash close S or JD now. Obviously, way back in the day, JD used to be not very good for combo extending, but now it's pretty strong. You get some really sick air to ground confirms with Kai. Basically, the whole game was Faust. Everyone had a different between them. You couldn't do meaties because one character had 20 frame face down, knockdown, and Batman was like 38. As a Leo player, I loved it. I just did heavy boom on everyone's wake up. But everyone else must have been very stressful.
Yeah, whenever I played around with Maze, I just go into applause. That's all I need to do.
Yep. Mr. Dolphin. I need your assistance.
Okay, there's Mirage Throw, the classic.
Yeah, I really like that move. I think there's situations that people don't tend to use it. It's normally for mix, right? But it's really good for getting around normals as well.
Yeah, it has a very strikingly good I don't want to say low profile, but it just goes under a lot of those higher poking mids that you want to use against Milia to kind of preempt her getting in the air. 100%.
Speaking of the air, getting over a lot of the Kai moves on the ground. Ooh, that's tricky. Same side, good blocks.
Oh, no, Fern doesn't know how to stop Milia from doing that. All you have to do is FD and it goes away after one time. Or it doesn't go away, but you're able to challenge it after the first capple if you've FD'd that entire string. Otherwise, we just get to see what Hiho did and just get to loop it.
Interesting. Okay. Hopefully they've got the stream on and you can in real time metafy for Fern. Oh my eyes! I couldn't see the mix.
Yeah. Oh my god! I would have gotten hit by that JH. That was so low to the ground.
But no one's laughing right now. This mix is
All that
gross.
2P doesn't RC and doesn't need it.
Well, that escalated fairly quickly considering how the first game went. That's a 1-1, I believe.
It is.
Fern really was in Block Simulator that game. And I always thought you could 6P after Capel, but maybe the gap's not big enough.
It very much depends. There are so many factors, whether you've FD'd, how much you've FD'd, what is Milia going after. It's just not consistent, especially with someone like high 6P, because his doesn't reach the highest. It's a very strong button because of its horizontal range and how quick it is. But as a high anti-air, kind of what you want against Milia, it doesn't function as well as Kai would want it to.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. You're right. You're definitely right. It's more like a mid-high crush poke.
Oh my gosh, what a DP!
All the air actions. And yeah, FD coming in effect there. Oh, stun dipper. How did I forget? He had such a skip neutral tool?
50 meter online. There's only one thing Kai players are doing.
I really like that throw bait, but it pains me every time I see it.
Yeah, it is never a good feeling. I mean, it's always nice to see someone do it when you're not the person getting hit.
Yep. You feel so silly, but then you're like, but Kai's always tried to grab me. It was a reasonable throw tech. Let me live. Oh, 2K to get on the stun edge and a Mirage. Oh, we're dancing today.
Oh no, the rare stun dipper's second hit not connecting.
Tandem top. Oh, block the pad. There's too many layers.
Yeah, wasn't
it's
there's an unreactable high-low Vidi 50 there. Oh my! PRC to air throw? Are we actually seeing extra?
Yo! You need to relax. You need to relax right now.
I thought for a second there, Hiho just threw away a kill to bait burst. I was going to comment how Milia players continuously drop their kills just to bait burst.
Oh my, double turbo full? Oh, he's getting whiplash right now. Yeah. Kai, please. You're a king.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Blocks. Oh, you can't block that. That is an actual true 50-50 guess you make. I've even asked Walter about how to block that, and he's just like, I don't know, just guess.
Yeah, I honestly feel that cross-up Capel is a bug. It just doesn't feel right. Why? Let me have the corner. Let me feel safe.
Yeah.
Oh, clean 6P.
Good DP, though. Barely. Oh, my gosh. The back hit close slash after the first one whiffed.
Yeah. Oh, was that 2P trading with Milia's 2D? Don't see that often. And it was in Hugh's favor. Had the presence of mind to get a little confirm as well, get the dash up OTG. It wasn't enough to kill, but the follow-up was.
Yeah, I can't believe. I don't know what was it about season 3, but you rarely saw Milia's do hair car before season 3. If they did, it was like full screen with meter enforcement behind it, and they just try and jank you out into a high-low mix-up. Now they're just doing things like meterless hair car meaty, like Hiho just did, and it works.
I'm telling you, it was blame Kai. They went, stun dipper seems like a good move. Mine's not as fast, but it goes further. So let me try it. Most people aren't blocking. They're trying to jump or they're walking backwards and forwards.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like to block Milia as much as the next person, but sometimes it is necessary. Oh, gosh. And yeah, bursting out of that is necessary.
Yeah, I think he tried to go for a dash block throw potentially, but Dire clap will do that to you every now and again. Ooh. Oh, keeps him in the corner. Okay, he wants the positive bonus.
Yeah, with how little burst meter Hiho has, you definitely want to try and get some of that back. 100 meter was guaranteed. Oh, no, big 5H counter hit.
Oh, Pixel, the final Pixel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did an FD?
No. No, not like this.
Hiho wanted the throw RC and unfortunately did not read the health bar properly.
Ooh, close S starter.
Yeah.
Pretty decent damage, more than 50%. It is on Milia, but can't scoff at it. Oh, yes, the
Low
low crush. What read on the stun dipper?
Yeah.
I say read. Burn has 100 tension.
Yeah.
It was almost
Just,
inevitable.
no burst allowed.
Oh, RTL. Okay, burst. We can go for gold one. That's what we would do if you was from EU.
Yeah, I would have gone for the gold burst there. I don't want to guess. Not for my life.
Yeah, we're constructed uniquely over here. Round start, we would have done IAD gold burst and try and get cross up. Like, we're just degenerates, honestly. But he was a little bit more controlled. And that is 2-2? Was that 3-2? I think that's 2-2, right?
Should be 2-2. If I've done my counting properly.
It's hard. I'm a Leo player. I've got an excuse why I can't count.
I'm a May player. I don't count either.
You count dolphins?
I don't count them. I let other people count them for me.
That's a good point. Yeah, a real May player doesn't count their mids. The other person can. If they're not going to 6p it, that's on them.
You're gonna go 6p and then I'm gonna, split right there, call out your 6p, and then you're gonna eat 1 million damage.
I mean, spectators would be impressed. Maybe not your opponent, but the spectators would be like, "Oh my gosh, look at the damage!" So funny that everyone gets surprised how hard May hits. And it's basically legacy at this point.
I mean, she has been getting nerfed with her damage and scaling like every major patch. So
true.
People are just still surprised when she still does damage. Oh, Flutter anti-air. And it was enough.
The arc is definitely food draw. Is that the new anti-air from Milia now? Is that a matchup?
Yeah. There is that elbow. That hit a crouching move too. I don't know which one it was, but whichever crouching move Milia just did, that's criminal.
Yeah, don't be deterred though. Do it again. Okay. One wing angel. Get a hard down. Has to be careful though. Stun dipper is on the cards with that tension bar flat. Wow.
Speaking of,
maybe deep down I'm a Kai player. Maybe. They're both kings. It's easy mistake to make.
Are we all Kai players deep down?
Potentially. We all think we're good at neutral, and so does Kai. He just skips it.
Oh, Heho doing really good at blocking. Unfortunately, throw is not a blockable move.
And just tapping away, knowing that he who wanted to escape, but they can't escape. And that is going to be Kai's taking a W. It's only the first game, though. There's plenty more to come. Super close. 3-2. So all these sets are going to be best of 5. Besides the last one, if needed, that will be best of 7.
Yeah, the last one's going to be very fun, interesting format if we get to there, which is very possible with the strength of these two teams and knowing like how the second series, how that's going to go. We could very well see a bloodbath here in Series 3.
Yeah, I like the concept of the second series because, the first one, even though everyone's going to want to win, right? But at least if you lose, you've got data. You've got a lot of data, a lot of matches to go, okay, I lost against this person. Maybe we should send, I mean, for Team Kai, you don't have a... matchup's a matchup. You don't have any variety in your matchups because you all play Kai. But at least you can go, oh, this player's better at dealing with this. We saw Fern deal with Milia fairly well. They understood the neutral, maybe not the blocking, but again, blocking, everyone can defend well in the lab, but when it comes to versus a player and you're always second guessing what they're going to do, or they did this last time and I punished it, they wouldn't do it again, right? You don't have that problem with AI, but with people, you just go, they're not going to do this because they got punished. But humans are irrational like that.
Yeah, and there's so many things too, especially if you played this player before, so many things become a lot more real that are fake. Like if you look at Slash and Arc World Tour, just getting away with the most random of charged 6Hs, most random H dolphins that are all fake, and it's like, how is he getting away with these 30, 40 frame moves? And I go into tower and I get punished every single time. and you just look as, oh, they've played Slash a lot. They're not pressing on him.
Yeah, because they've seen the life bar delete. But that's after like millions and millions of games. We haven't got millions of games today, but we've got a few. We've got Nubs coming up here, obviously playing the card like we said earlier, versus Luke with the Happy Chaos.
Luke has quite a lot of Kai experience, especially fighting Danny. So he might be a little slow. He admittedly himself is slow to adapt to somebody, but once it clicks for him, it starts to turn all around. So this first game, not surprised if Luke loses it.
The prophecy has been foretold, and it has come to fruition so far with the first round. Going to Nub. Direct clap. Going for the guns. Goes for the roll, but stays same side. I probably would have got hit.
Yeah. It's just dancing around Nub's buttons, trying to get a really good feel for where Nub wants to press. As long as Luke keeps it nice and calm. 2S underfoot roar? Excuse me.
What a character. The gunslinger strikes again. Goes for the wild assault to get the hardest of knockdowns.
Yeah.
Got some bullets in the chamber. Got a lot of concentration. Fully focused right now as he applies the pressure. Oh, wait a minute. Happy Chaos has no bullets. He's going to get hit by that burst.
Unfortunately, just too late for that burst.
Oh, but he's still got the bullets from the super.
Yeah.
Interesting. So the super doesn't have to hit.
Yeah, the bullets reload once startup completes. It doesn't need to go through the actual cinematic.
Nice. One more thing they can nerf about Happy Chaos. I can't wait. Don't let him have a full clip. Oh,
true.
Thrust. Oh yeah, you're cursed. It's gonna be hard to avoid these bullets.
So the tap dust bandit strikes.
Oh, the headbutt. Haymaker into wild assault.
I'm very surprised Luke had time to concentrate in the middle of that combo.
Oh yeah, good point. You know what? It's just one of those bursts.
Yeah, it's a try or die. You're dead in the next hit, so you might as well press it as fast as possible.
Yeah. And to be fair, if they didn't burst, we could see that the Luke went for the bait. Right? They just stood there, crouched, waited. If they didn't burst, he probably would have just OTG'd and killed from the OTG damage anyway. So, like you said, just damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's unfortunate. Sometimes you can kind of get sneaky like delayed burst to beat those options, but at that point, there's so many variables to think about in a split second. It's understandable that you just go with your emotions sometimes and go, "Get off me, burst, please."
Yeah, and it's always just better to go down swinging than it is to second guess yourself, be a little more reserved, and then know that, oh, I could have bursted and won there, or at least fought a way back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, regret is definitely something that can kill any player's momentum. But right now, the momentum is on Luke's side. He's one game up, trying to stay outside of those high poke ranges, 5S, 6H, and now he's in with the curse and the gun flick, but no bullets, Kobe.
Yeah. There we go. Luke will get a chance to... Oh, just going to use the super to reload.
Makes sense. Spend the cash. Your focus is pretty high anyway, so concentration is there. IBFD, and he's still in range. Happy Chaos.
And doesn't even need the super either. Just takes his time killing just to, grab it. Without burst. And there we go. Burst. I'm like, oh, you saw Luke bait there at the end.
Mm-hmm. You felt it. I mean, it's a fair burst bait to go for. So is that one RC? I think they might have committed to the burst prior to the RC, which is unfortunate. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. And that is going to be a kill.
Oh. The Goomba Stomp claims another victim.
Perfect too. To go up 2-0.
You was right about Luke. They lost the first round, and you said this, takes them a while to adapt. I think the adaptation might be there. Luke is a real-time Darwinist right now. But it's not over. It's first to 3, so the comeback could be on the table.
Yeah. The AC kicked off. The room's no longer super cold. The fingers are warm.
You need to get that gamer pose. Stay hydrated as well. Very important. But yeah, it's really frustrating via Happy Chaos. But I think the main thing is to not be frustrated and go, you know what? It happens. As soon as you get mad about what Happy Chaos does, you tend to make more mistakes.
Yes. And especially if this chaos is a clone user, because the cloning chaoses, it is so hard to keep mental. Because what can you do about that?
There's only one thing worse than a Happy Chaos is having 2 on the screen.
Or even 3 if you get the 2 chaos clone.
True. That is the best one, by the way. Oh, the forests aren't reaching. Who brings a sword to a gunfight? The king does.
Oh, the danger penalty is close at hand. There we go. Luke being forced to interact to keep any sense of meter.
Oh, clean 6p. Like you said, meter management. Oh, finally, a forest connects. Yeah, this is Kai's moment. OTG. All right, goes for the Wild Assault. Doesn't opt for the shock state.
Oh, good block on that tap does. Luke does it to other people, so they know it comes back to them.
Oh, far S.
Yeah, I'm just so used to Kai combos confirming there that I did not think that Nub needed to stop pressing buttons.
Right, yeah. Oh, with the running gun. Yeah. Good burst. You know, the burst stopped the super potential. So there's only 1 in the chamber. Unless Luke is happy with doing gun on block. Oh no, he's got no meter.
Oh, good back throw. And with all this risk, the attention gain increase too.
No burst.
Yeah, I think. Oh, actually, I don't know what Luke was saving it for.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised. There was no burst. I feel they got the burst before the wall splat. I might have been wrong, or maybe you know what, they underestimated.
Luke definitely had it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Because obviously blocking Wild Assault makes you lose some, but that Wild Assault was blocked. Well, hit ages ago. Yeah, maybe they just underestimated the damage. They were taking chunks. They had a lot of risk. Maybe they didn't calculate the risk making the combo do so much damage. But yeah, no burst. We've seen both ends of it now. We've seen bursts that are obvious and bursts that were obvious but didn't happen. So
yeah, something I will say, something in my gut was feeling like, don't burst here. You're gonna live the wall break. And then like right before Sacred Edge was coming out, I was like, wait, no, you're dead.
Yeah, it could have been a risk. It could have been a risk. That's obviously something that you have to put into your calculations last minute. Those extra percentages, scaling, proration. Daisuke doesn't make it easy to do the maths on the fly. But it leads to really interesting situations like that where like you have to make a call in a split second.
Oh, got caught trying to charge stun edge. Too slow.
They're your 6. I don't think they're close enough to the wall for the break, right?
Oh. No, they are.
So bad.
I mean, that super does admittedly wall break from very far away.
It was wishful thinking. I was just hoping, please don't wall break. Please. You started your combo mid-screen. Oh, never mind. There is
no starting combo mid-screen.
Everything is cool now. Everything ends in the corner. All roads lead to Rome.
Oh, yeah. This clone forward air PRC is such shenanigans.
The strong shenanigans as well. Having that shield, having that scapegoat cover you for any mistakes. Oh, licks the gun out. Onto the wall splat, onto the super. And yes, Game 6 Macron is going to take it.
Luke claiming the whole set. Now we get to go to set 3, which pro tag battle incoming.
True. Very, very true. The poster boys are going to go at it. Totsubunga versus Danny.
Now, there's a coin flip we have to play because this is Danny, of whether or not this room is able to hold the connection at a reasonable level. Because there's always a 50-50 shot. We have to remake the room for Danny so that the connection isn't like 200.
Okay. I mean, I can't say anything about connections because I'm here in the EU, but you know,
I mean,
sometimes
he's only in Mexico, but sometimes it's Strive.
True. He plays Kai, you should know that. He says fix the lobby and he's still waiting.
Maybe
For a long
someday.
time.
Someday they'll give us the netcode that DNF has.
True. It's only a matter of time, right? Question mark?
Surely. Same color too.
Are the players conversing about what color to pick?
It is an actual possibility.
Ooh, Danny not letting Soul run in. Oh my gosh, the 5k 6H confirmed.
Oh, there's the tap dust. Danny is a huge fan of these, so you gotta always be ready to adapt to him doing it at random times.
Oh, that was textbook Kai play. 5k so meaty that you can block the DP in time. He's gonna get rewarded for the safe play. Kai getting the kill. Danny, well done. 1 up so far. Gets Bunga.
Oh, counter hit with the wild assault. I think Danny might have been trying to throw it, which is usually possible if you're gonna call out orange wild assault like that.
Right, okay. Brazen play. Oh, can't get under the stun edge with the 2D. Ooh, Rise of Lightning. That should get the wall break.
Classic Danny combo. He's got some of the sickest Kai combos around, and it's very rare to say that.
Yep. Oh, mate, he's got bars for days. He's an MC right now. He's gonna get more bars. He's gonna be able to RC or super. Oh my god.
Yeah, and once again in that situation, you gotta burst.
You do. There's nothing worse than dying with that flashing blue bar saying you had a chance. You could have stopped this. You could be your own hero. But yeah, I honestly, I feel a lot of people feel bad when their burst gets baited, but I don't think you should be. Most bursts are like, why would you not? And you have to go on instinct in this game. It's so quick. You don't have time to like write out a dissertation on why you shouldn't and should have burst. You don't have time for that. So yeah, sometimes you burst get baited and go, you know what? Next time I'll delay it by like 3 frames and see what happens. That's the best you can do.
Yeah. There are some times where it's like you shouldn't have burst there. Like if someone just gets normal or counter hit close slash and you're not about to die, generally don't burst there because those are common burst. Okay. Night Raid Vortex coming in. That's a big point not to burst as well. Soul's just so plus.
Ooh, Bunga gonna 6p. Yep, clinical play. Ooh, drops the 6H.
Yeah. And we get the run throw, the Kai special.
Free drop blocked in the air. Omega plus. Stun dipper. Ooh, the stun dipper was just for spacing. It wasn't meant to hit Kobe. It was just spacing for the dust.
Just needs to get you in range. Oh no.
No,
Tozu expected the burst as well, and Danny will just take that as a straight robbery in broad daylight.
oh my gosh, he went from 0 to hero in a split second. I like the idea of the stun dipper. I think Danny thought that they were going to get the bar to RC through the positive bonus and just miscalculated. But yeah, not bursting there was actually heroic. Willpower right there.
Good 2K. This is corner. Oh, we're going to send Danny through it.
Ooh. Totsu bombos. Uh-oh. Perfect BRC. Oh no, the JS strikes again. He might claim another victim.
Yeah, that BRC saw the backdash. There's only one answer for that. 6H is your button.
Dash stun dipper. Yeah, Faris. Think I'm with him? Nope, just setting you up for a 6p. Bunga trying to jump away, but Kai is not allowing it. But good block on the dust.
Yeah. Great 5K, getting a little bit out of the corner. Unfortunately, Danny sent her back in just for her to claw her way right back out.
She definitely tried to bait that baby thrust. That was clean. Oh, did that OTG? I feel like it didn't OTG.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be comboing, but unfortunately, sometimes Volcanic Viper makes the commentators have to guess.
Oh no, punished on the other side of the bringer. RTL.
Yeah, there was only 2 spots that Tosu could have burst there. One was right before that Wild Assault, and that was going to be trying to call out for Wild Assault happening. The other, there was probably a 1-frame button press that she could have done to get out of that.
Yeah, and we was talking about those nanoseconds where you have to make those decisions. It's not easy, and I appreciate Danny taking the option away. Sometimes you need that in life. Someone to be like, no, you can't decide. That's why went for the ride the lightning, right? Just to be like, don't even think about it. Don't worry, I've got you.
Just accept this defeat,
and I'm picking.
Yeah, we'll go next. You can choose next time.
Yeah. Right. The bird has found 2 players. Thank you to the Eagle. Lobby's holding up so far. Oh, dash up 6p. Should have held up then.
Well, Fafnir coming on the back of a fake gun flame. Rare that projectile doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. It's Totu's time.
Oh, I think that was Wild Throw a little bit too early.
Didn't have enough frame kills there in the setup.
Okay. What did she do? What did she do? Bunga? Oh, I'm hoping... I want to see a Vortex on the far S. Oh, or some neutral. I'm happy to see some neutral too. We don't have to skip it all the time, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, even with the 100-meter that Danny had, sometimes skip a neutral, we can definitely leave it be.
Yeah. Are back. Yeah, there wasn't any meter to RC the throw attempt either. Good bringer. JH blocks the 2 hitting overhead. Oh,
yeah.
Burst baits.
There's so many callouts happening, and none of them are landing on either player's side.
Ride the lightning. I didn't see the health bar. Should be alive. Yeah, you're alive. But what do you do after this hard knockdown?
We'll wait for the 5K and then DP right after.
DP! Of course, it was inevitable. It was inevitable. The stun dipper, nice and close. No shot of blocking over there.
A little trade action and already just leading straight into Danny's favor.
Nice. DP stands for don't press. Oh, but Danny did not pay attention in class. He does not care what DP stands for.
Danny is unconditionable. I mean, he's going to just continue to press until you're wrong.
Oh, really looking for the burst there. Does this come back to bite you, Danny?
No, not this time at the very least.
Uh-oh. I feel she couldn't block in time. I feel Totu knew the burst was happening, but couldn't block in time from the normal. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very, very much so. And with the life advantage and meter advantage that Danny had, she really needed that burst bait to not start letting Danny take away. Because I think now it's 3-1. I want to say side count out of this first to 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it 3? It might be 3-0. We will find out in a minute when this Eagle finds the battleground. You guys will see it, and I'll relay it. I think he was right, though. Actually, no. I think it was 3-1.
Ooh, man, Nine Moons has already won both of their leagues.
Wow.
Well, we haven't even finished the first one. They just sped run tonight.
All right. 9 Moons on the GDQ stream, I guess. Game's done very quickly. But we've got plenty of games still here, as this is going to be the decider for Series 1. Ooh.
Good DP. Danny getting out of this corner. The IBFD sending him almost right back.
Okay, King damage coming in full effect right now. Kai having really strong mid-screen combos. Seems to jug you 4 days.
Absolutely. And I'm really like Totsu not using the burst there, because even though she did use Wild Assault and didn't get burst back, she still has most of it. Which, going against Kai, being around down on set point, you want your burst as much as possible.
For real, for real. Oh, wow. Just went for button.
Yeah.
Wasn't even allowed to see the cyber spuds hit with the 6P or close S. Sacred Edge. Apply that shock state and a hard knockdown.
Gold burst. I'm surprised there was a gold burst opportunity. Unfortunately, back through the wall you go.
Hanging on. This is it. Made his comeback. That was the most godlike DP, by the way.
You've heard of the backdash BRC forward JP. Get ready for DP version. Unfortunately, as strong as it is, Danny had too much life, and it took away from Totsu. And that will be forfeit, taken Series 1.
Yeah, 2 wins to 1. Shouts to Fern and Danny, but it's not over for low tier heroes. We're going into the second series, which will basically be the same, but we're going to have the capability to swap some players around. And I think the biggest advantage is that low tier heroes will be picking second.
Yeah, I think they've already been decided here.
Oh, have they? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought they had the potential to counter pick.
Yeah, I think the counter pick, it was done pre-set or pre-tonight. They got them all set up for at least 1 and 2.
Getting ready to go for the second series. And like you said, if low tier heroes do win, that's when we'll go into the third series.
I mean, as much as I want this night, I want to see a cool 2-0. That would be really cool. I want to be third. I want to have this really cool format expanded on more sets to commentate, more sets that we get to see. Even if that does curse us to 9 sets of Kai in a row.
The thing is, it's funny because I feel a lot of people give, maybe actually no, I think the patches did help. I think Kai was very dry in terms of, if you wanted to play him optimally, you had to, put the swag bag down. You don't do all those cool combos because the damage wasn't on your side to do those. But I think now his optimal combos do look actually pretty sick. So Kai isn't as boring as he once was. Again, some people, like you said, 3 might be too much. I'm all for it. As a Leo player, I respect all kings, and he's a rank above me. So I have to tip my hat to Kyle Kisuke.
The first mate is basically a king, right?
Kind of high ranked.
High ranked.
King, high ranking. Yeah, they're kind of the same thing. They're kind of the same thing. So we are getting Bunga's coming back up. She is going up against Fern.
Let's go, Fern. Best song of Strive.
Wow.
What a trade.
What a sacred edge. I'm a fan of like frame traps that you put meaning behind it. You did a frame trap with bar. I like that. The next level was doing a frame trap with a DP.
I mean, you might speak it into existence. We have 2 characters with strong DPs.
Ooh.
Good backdash under the BRC as well.
Okay, take out the revolver. That was pretty rude. Oh no.
Oh no. Fern going for the hero burst, but it's not the hero's time to shine.
Oh dear, and the DP gets baited. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bunga is making up for their loss last set, I guess.
Yeah, Fern really feeling the pain of you guessed wrong twice.
Yeah, Fern is paying the sins for Danny's 3-0 against Bunga earlier, but it's not over. Only the first game. There's some information I feel to download. It feels like Bunga's way more aggressive, way more aggressive. And there's a couple of things that Kai can do to stop that. Obviously, we saw a couple of fire S's, but that's when Bunga went for Vortex. Really big call out to, basically get under Kai's big buttons. But something maybe like just throw a 5k out, just for the giggles to see if you hit anything.
Yeah, just for all time's sake. Nah, or 2S even.
Yeah.
But we'll just start with a JH.
Clean with punish.
Oh, good. Red, the meteor was coming, and Totsu is now suffering for it.
Ooh. Nice extension. Gets the smash glass. Run up heavy stunnage. It's mathematically probably not real, but in game it might as well be.
It's absolutely not real.
And the turnaround, Fern. So it might have been a fluke that first game. I like it. Oh,
good 5k.
Catch me on Metafire, Kopi. Just throw the 5k out and see what happens. I'm actually a Kai player. Okay, I want to go team mode after this.
Oh, the 2H whipping mutually. It always hurts to be right, DPing your opponent pressing a button, but unfortunately the button they pressed made it so wrong.
Ooh, Revolver didn't actually get confirmed. Does find one now though. Bunga, she gets a Fafnir. Wild throw. I think that grabbed the DP because it did say punish.
Yeah. Oh. And unable to get the kill off that last Rider C. But just gets a little bandit. We're going in.
I can't believe I've never thought about this before, but is that Revolver basically a mid stun dipper?
But it's more so a Tatsu. But would that make Stun Dipper a Tatsu?
Low Tatsu? Stun dipper? Maybe?
Where's the Tatsu alignment chart? We need it.
I know C-Fresh has done it already. Ooh, Wild Assault. Got meter though. Can do Vapor Thrust DP. No, just gonna block it out.
Whoa. I have not seen a Soul do that kind of confirm before, where they RC out of the gun flame and use it as an extension. Just seeing the future.
The contingency plan, right? Just going, you know what? I'm going to let this projectile do the work for me. Confirming off of it. There wasn't a burst to bait, but it's kind of good, like you said, to acknowledge that you can do stuff like that. You don't have to go in like gung-ho. Well, literally, you can use your gun and put the fire out and then confirm off of that.
Yeah. And I mean, now Fern is really on the back foot here. Really started it off this whole night very strong. And then Totsu's just coming in like a wrecking ball, hot off the heels of losing to Danny.
Yeah, putting in their shift for the team. But again, it's not over. Fern can destroy that with 1 or 2 good sequences.
Fern is currently stun dippering his way to victory.
Oh, cool airborne. Oh no, didn't go for an overdrive. No RTL. BRC back down to the ground. I absolutely appreciate the respect.
Chip damage is a big factor. Yeah. I don't think Totsu had enough meter in the world to stop from dying to chip there.
Yeah, it looked like a deer in a headlight moment. All right. What a round start. What a savage way to let your presence known.
Oh, could not make the combo function. Oh, there is counter hit. Baits the burst too long again.
Oh, okay. They wanted to run it back. They went, this time I'm not going to bait the burst if I hit with the vortex. But Fern not giving them the chance.
Yeah. Very sick IB. All Fern saying that Tosu's not the only one that can send a projectile out to hold down the combo route.
Oh my gosh. A focus sash has been activated on Bunga's side. The last bit of health from a hero burst.
Oh, the wild assault.
Wild. Oh, it hit so high. I mean,
The secret anti-air.
Yeah, it is a slight anti. I mean, Fujirak would have hit the same, but, you know, Wild Assault a little bit more on the far side. A bit more of a jump scare than Fujirak.
Yeah. And allows for a lot better follow-up, too, when it gets blocked.
Yes, very, very true. Yeah, you're always in a, like, slightly limbo-y state when someone blocks the Fujirak in the air. Because then you got to maybe calculate shock state. Then you go, do I need to dash forward to get this closest, or can I just, you know, be stationary, wait for him to land? Like you said, Wild Assault blocked, cool. I know exactly what I'm doing, and you're going to accept it.
And already the throw. The JD, all the way, the mid, it's hidden.
Oh, yeah, this is a mid-dispensing game. Not enough Mia for an overdrive at the end. Goes for the low. Food drop, backdash, airball. That's going to whiff. That
charge does punish.
Bunga is so optimal. I want to, even though they lost, I want to praise her because that is something that is kind of like everyone said on week one. That's how you get the most damage in when it comes to a punish, like a whiff throw or something. But you rarely see it.
Yeah, because I mean, your first thought when you see that whiff throw is just panic, go into close slash or whatever good starter you have. It's not. I'm thinking go immediately into charge dust and get a bunch of damage that way.
Oh, speaking of loads of damage, it already happened, and this is going to be an easy finish. Fern didn't let that dust deter them from going in. Again, presence of mind there from Bunga was clean, but Fern has kind of just found their mojo, and now it's brought it to 2 apiece, right?
Yeah, it should be 2-2. I think Fern honestly took that charge dust personally.
Yeah. It's very, like you said, it's so rare. It's like a shiny Charizard. Like to see a charge dust hit without any like RC like gimmicks, super rare. And I think we all get like day one. Oh my gosh, I hit a charge dust on Chip and they just deleted. That's kind of what it was like, a panic state. I'm gonna burst and I'm gonna make a comeback now.
Now we see the biggest factor here, another game 5 as our set 1 of series 2.
It's throwing out their best limb so far. Kai's got that slight advantage, I'd say. Oh, 2 hits straight into Ride the Lightning. RTL gonna get that positive bonus. But Bunga, I was about to say, has 50 tension. You still have to respect.
You know, that 9-frame DP, it'll catch you. Good tag. Both have to back off. They're both at fairly low life totals. Gets the 5P counter hit confirmed.
Oh gosh, that was same side. I wouldn't have blocked. I definitely thought I was going to whiff. 6H tried to snipe the stun edge on block.
Oh no. And yep, the easy confirm for Totsu. Taking the first round.
All right, shot state. Bring up, block to the toes. It's where you want it to hit if it does get blocked.
Oh no, gets the side switch too. This is not a good start to this potentially final round of the set.
Yeah, no tension required. Oh, they were baiting Vapor. Now Fern gets a chance to put their offense on. RC. Classic.
100-meter here. The world is Totsu's oyster. We're just wake up blocking. So smart, forcing Fern to keep extending and potentially overextending. Couldn't get the 5K.
No way. I've never seen 5K miss. Oh, what a 6P after blocking the stun edge. No burst?
Yeah, knew that it's not gonna be enough, but the Wild Assault, you still have to guess for game as if you didn't have it. The Flex Shield. Very smart option.
It's my favorite. Kobe is my favorite. DP on your offense. It's so good. Favorite are so good. Jirara is smiling somewhere. Uh-oh, he's not smiling about that one.
No. But we've got Mochi smiling about that one.
Uh-oh, try to backdash. Yeah, I kind of agree with that burst. Ooh.
Back throw.
All the air mobility. What side is he on?
Big counter hit. Yeah, gonna get through to the wall. Gonna get the last hard knockdown potentially of the set.
Last game, last round, probably last interaction.
Oh no, we're risking it all on a DP. Otsu, my homie. No, too committed to the DPRC on Wake Up.
That was a go hard or go home moment. I kind of think they wanted to DP the Fares, which did come out, but I think they did it a tad. I think Fern did it too early, hence why Bunga didn't have to block it in the first place, or it didn't interact with the DP. Like you said, they bet it all on that last interaction. I respect it, but yeah, today it just didn't work. As we go into the next set, again, Kai coming out from Four Faith's team. This time it's going to be Nubs versus He-Ho on the Milia Rage.
Yeah, I spoke with Luke a little bit before this, and he was talking about how He-Ho wasn't super confident against Fern, knowing that Fern could likely beat him. However, Nub is someone that He-Ho hasn't really interacted too much with, so this could definitely turn into a He-Ho victory, as he's starting to demonstrate already.
Which side do you block? I play on hitbox. I'm telling you, it hits center. Some mixes just hit center. It's not left, right, honestly. Big damage, though. Got the life lead now.
Yeah. Milia low health. Everything matters more. Oh, wow. Could not get the mix going, even with meter and...
Effective. Ooh, okay, going straight in there with the Wild Assault backdash from the Fares. He trying to get out of this corner. Found a very good way with Mirage.
Yeah. We're trying to use Artemis a little experimentation.
Ooh, just escapes the tandem top by holding up.
Oh, I'm trying to explore neutral with the 6H, and we get the air throws. Oh my. Yeah, the downfall giving just enough time for Nub to be ready to air throw He-Ho for that.
Nubs is nasty with it. Oh, jumps away from the throw, not RC to make it safe. No burst on deck either. Still alive.
Yeah.
Dragging it.
Blocks it. And now He-Ho just has to wait for the perfect moment, and there it is.
Like you said, waiting for the perfect time to escape. All right, get something off the 5P.
Oh, 5H counter hit. Millie gets to do what she wants.
Yeah, like take the corner. There and balanced. That was
nice.
Quick.
Wow, that was a perfect 2. And now He-Ho takes game 1.
Again, like, it's so awkward to go into these matches as the low tier hero team, because it's like, oh well, it's all the same matchup, but everyone plays Kai differently with these 3 players. So what do you take into account?
Yeah, and to boot here, pressure is all on Hiho right now. If Hiho loses this set, then Forfaith just takes everything all away. So if Luke wants to play, just really has to hinge upon Hiho's victory here.
Oh, that was a dust, but it looked like Millie was standing. I'm not sure. Maybe they tried to jump. Got hit at the pre-jump frames. Either way, yeah, is a chunk of red. Uh-oh. I mean, and this could be the end.
Oh, the double aired SJH. I don't know what Hiho's doing, but all I'm seeing is Nub getting a hit every left, right, center, up, down.
Oh, I don't want to be the guy that said I told you so, but it could be the end. I'm so... Oh, the hero burst. Oh my gosh.
And Stun Dipper doesn't go under that? Or did Nub PRC and just threw himself up into it?
Maybe. Yeah, I did think that would have gone underneath Tandem Top. Interesting. Damn, he's not interested whatsoever though. They're trying to get this W real quick. Really clutch win on that last round. Let's see if they can put them in the blender one more time.
Oh, the 2S, the rare no mix, and there is another hit. We're close on our way for Hiho to take it, and just in the nick of time gets the meaty to kill.
Yeah, I'm sure Nubs was counting down the seconds about, oh, this wall splat isn't going to last forever. You need to get a normal out real quick. And like you said, evaluating the timing, went for a 5P, which is the smartest thing to do in that situation, right? You need to use the fastest button to guarantee the glass smashing. And that is going to be 2 up.
Hiho can take a nice big sigh of relief, has a really good lead, poised to take this to send it off to Luke and put the pressure onto them.
Indeed. Ooh, 6K. The rare appearance.
Oh, we're extending the combo 2 off the wall.
That should be it.
No, scaling, unfortunately. I mean, it's a little bit of health. Hiho has so much life that he can just give away and do a risky little mash.
The tandem top spacing prevailing once again. We saw that in the last round, using S tandem to kind of stop the approach from Kai. Using the heavy one that time, it's got a little bit more recovery, but a few more active frames.
Oh, try to go for the throw. Unfortunately, Nub was already. A back throw incident incoming, potentially. Thankfully, burst there. No need to worry.
Oh my gosh. Clinical PRC to keep herself safe. Melia Rage, falling S, Capel, falling K, YRC. And now Nubs gets to fight back.
Good. Capel is really just one touch away from being able to end the set, but also Hiho on one touch himself. Wake up throw. That was potentially wake up the flex shield. Both ways were led to doom, though.
Yep, just flinching at the wrong moment. It can happen for the best of players for sure. So can this. Yes, mix. Equalizes everyone's skill because it's a 50-50.
Caught for back. What a back throw. And Nub baits out the throw again from Hiho. Question if that was most likely a miss and put on the deflect shield.
Nice PRC to keep it safe. Going for a 6P, but just gets thrown for their trouble. Oh,
there's the burst. And yeah, JS heard of the Capel start up there.
Yeah, you could kind of feel the tension a little bit where Emilio's like, oh no, I've not got the life lead. But I've got kind of a mountain to climb here to make this comeback, not just in that round, but the whole to just clear the set, right? It's quite stressful when you're in this situation, fighting not just for yourself, but for your team. So I can understand the compelled just to get in close, but Nubs was too aware of the situation. And yeah, fadeaway JS takes another body and puts it in the bag.
Oh, tries to air throw again. Nub really wants it. So many throw whiffs this set, especially from Hiho. Definitely is trying to get some of these cheeky little wins in Oki situations, but Nub's not letting him at all.
Ooh, ran into the Vapor Thrust there. This is giving Nubs a breath of fresh air for the team. Haircar couldn't really punish. Maybe stun live hop, potentially, but...
Oh, there we go.
So many layers.
Hiho is definitely really feeling more on I'm getting Oki as opposed to the combos. This might be the wrong direction to be taking because it just allows Nub more and more life.
Vapor Frasto and Nubs. Maybe gonna make this a 2-2. 6B clash. Only one person was counted in afterwards though.
There we go. Hiho finishing the food and wants that positive bonus here. Get some of that burst meter back.
Nice. Accurate with the air throw. The second hit of stun dip. Uh-oh.
100 meter here for Hiho. They're going to be wake up reversal super. No, we're just blocking, holding it.
Where are you going? I've got stun dip for 2.
Turn to neutral. Nub is very favored with full sticks of butter. And yeah, unfortunate. Chose the wrong point to burst.
Yeah, just in sync, right? It was burst and RC happening at the same time. Nubs could clearly see that the burst animation was happening. Sometimes if you do it super early, you see an animation that you're like, I don't know what that move is. I can't tell. Then they leave the ground. You're like, oh, it's burst. Damn, I pressed the button. But that time, super clean.
Yeah, most of the time, you can kind of tell by just feeling that, you know, they're paused in such a weird way. It's more so during Red RC when you have that long slowdown. There's like, I'm expecting things to move or function in a way and just pause. So, oh, that's burst. Let me hold back.
Yeah, sweaty players look at the burst bar in that situation, but you know, don't be a nerd. Don't be nerds, guys.
Don't be a nerd as we're playing fighting games.
Assuming it's a burst or not is more fun. Don't be sure. I sleep. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure about what side these mixers are hitting on. Ooh.
Double, yeah.
Wow, clinical gameplay from Hiho.
And speaking of clinical gameplay, we immediately go into 6P round start.
Yeah, trying to nullify any poke in the mid-range. Oh, Artemis, aka Bat Mega Fist.
Yeah. Oh, what an air throw again. Nub is just too good.
Just trying to end the series. Jump back. Here we go. Really a close S gaming. Yeah, good luck. Godspeed.
Yeah. Doesn't end with a super here. All right, 6H knew the stun dipper was coming out, and Hiho passes the torch off the loop to keep low tier heroes featuring Soul in the league.
That was looking pretty spooky for Hiho, right? For low tier heroes, because it was 2 up and then Nubs brought it back to 2-2. So good on he who for not running out of steam and then refilling, because that's exactly what happened in that last game. The massive call out on the stun dipper, which we saw them do earlier as well. I mean, Kai had 100 tension. It was what, stun dip or maybe food draw. Maybe, you know, some people like to do food draw. You block it, quick RC into like falling S. Sometimes they do that, but you know, you always have stun dipper as an option from a Kai player. It's just fair.
I mean, there's even a bunch of other more cursed options like stun edge, ride the lightning, dragon install, even with that 100 meter, get to spend it to just ensure that you not die immediately for pressing that button.
Yeah, dragon install is definitely a good option, like you said. I think the ability to basically get combos that would require you to have RC without using RC is insane. When you think about it on paper, right? He can just do DP into follow-up. Like, he doesn't need to Roman cancel anymore. Same with stun dipper. It's same with food rug. Any like straight confirm, you just go, oh, I'm going to use this special, and then you're going to float in the air for like 10 minutes so I can get any confirm I want. It's a pretty good mode.
I get time to, drink my water. Or you're getting put into Street Fighter level 3.
It's fun times. I hope we see it more. I think they're scared to buff it because it is such a strong. I know the meme is, dragon uninstall because you just lose after you've done it. But we've seen people, especially someone like Flash. Flash does it at like the highest level, right? But then you think, is the meter worth spending on like a Sacred Edge, which is pretty good even on block, right?
Yeah, it's
Sacred
plus.
Edge, it's pretty useful to just do sometimes, which we saw with the trade confirm earlier, right? For the frame trap. And if all else fails and they just block it, you get shock state, which is good.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, it's scary to buff Dragon Install solely because all the buttons are so good. His confirms become really good. He is way too fast.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to, it just have to be the health requirement. I think is the only thing holding Dragon Install back is getting to 30% life and then wanting to press Dragon Install and stuff like you said, Sacred Edge, Sun Dipper RC, DP RC. Just never really is that valuable of an option.
Yeah, I agree. I think mathematically in a game where a lot of the cast can two-touch you, your threshold being 30% is doesn't come up too often, right? If it was 50%, then you could be like, well, even if I take the craziest counter hit confirm and I don't die, I get a chance. But around the 30% threshold, you can take like a big combo and not activate or be in the position to do the Dragon Install, which kind of sucks. But we might get a Dragon Install in this last set. It is going to be Luke on the Happy Chaos versus Danny.
Yeah, and this is one of those sets we are going to just strap in for a long one because both these players know how to play against each other. They've both beaten each other in tournament sets before, and we've got a 1-4 on our hands.
Love to see it. And yeah, this is playing for all the marbles right now. Like we said earlier, this is a single elimination bracket. Ooh, I don't even know where that trade is with. Ooh.
Yeah, forcing the burst out of Danny, knew he wanted to throw.
Cursed up, 2 in the chamber. Focus is pretty low though.
Bullets.
Oh my gosh, headbanger. Going to a rock concert.
Negative penalty. Oh no. Alt steals away every resource. Yeah, has to use entire Oki to reload. It does not matter.
Empty pockets, negative penalty, and no bullets in the gun, and somehow Luke still finds a way to clutch the win out. Danny might not be too happy about that situation. You can see, the aggression is palpable right now from Danny.
Yeah. Especially because Danny knows it took almost Luke's entire health bar, and they still don't have burst back.
Yeah.
Such is the life of a negative penalty.
Yo, and Danny is like, you know what? I know you can safe jump there, but show me that you're doing it. Vapor thrust every time. Every time there's like a set place of jumping, there's a vapor thrust.
Yeah, and Luke was actually commenting last night that was tilting them because Luke's trying to call Danny doing a backdash. So delaying the safe jump a little bit to do so, and then just walks right into vapor thrust.
Right, that makes perfect sense. He's trying to fight the player, not the character.
Oh no, Luke, I'm so sorry.
I don't want to be a horrible person, but right now Luke is playing themselves. Like, I know you're trying to call out a smart option, but Danny's just not presented it to you yet. Ooh. PRC. Air to air. Nice dash block in the...
There we go.
Yeah. Perfect dash block in the direct clap. I know if you dash block and then get the IB, you can just straight up punish. But good recognition there from Luke to be like, oh, I didn't get it. I'm going to have to try and, again, make that read on the backdash and hit him with a haymaker. And that is going to be Luke with a win, which is important because he needs this to go to the third series.
Yeah, and every single game's worth of gap you have over Danny is another game that you're able to take a breath and relax a little bit. And that's going to be very important because to Danny, this isn't a super high stakes set. If we lose, okay, we're going to go to the crew battle format. But for Luke, this is try or die. You have no more league if you lose this.
No pressure whatsoever. Oh, just walks underneath the Foudra. I like it.
Yeah, taking a little stroll.
But they put themselves back in there, Kopi. Not so good.
Yeah, call him Lance Stroll then.
Oh, wow. Went for a challenge there. Again with the haymaker. Burst from Danny. Well, that feels a little bit emotional, but you know what? Sometimes you need to follow those feelings. His spider sense was tingling, and it paid off for him.
Oh, yeah. Did the VRC saw that leg coming out? Was like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm a backdash.
Oh, Vapor Frost, Hussy. Not this time. Maybe some respect being shown to Luke from Danny. Uh-oh, scapegoat. Put Happy Chaos in the final pixel, the fixel. Goes for the dust. He's got 3 in the chamber. Kopi, I think. Late burst.
And they get it. Oh, Danny. Danny's one of the few people that can make a hero burst work.
There's heroes still among us, for sure. Again, dash blocking the direct clap. Didn't get the IB that time, though, so didn't go to overextend. Ooh, late IAD back.
Yeah.
Actually gets a hit. Wasn't ready for the confirm. Oh my, shot out stunned it, bro. I've seen it all today.
Yeah. It's a good move, but it doesn't necessarily go fast enough to break Curse Track.
That
Luke, I still think throw would have been better there with Luke winning the game of chicken and Danny, but it all comes up for Danny and tying it up. We're at 1-1.
I'm gonna say that was a Thanos moment. That was perfect balance because we saw the least optimal punish with 5k after RTL, and then earlier from Bunga we saw BRC charge dust as a punish. So yeah, order has been restored. The yin and yang.
But Luke definitely is not happy about having to take the comeback for Tosu.
It is just equivalent exchange. Someone has to pay the piper. But one game each. Again, for people that just joined us, this last game, or this last set of this series, is a best of 7. So way more games and a lot more at stake as it's single limb and both players are trying to carry their team either into a third series or just take it outright and knock the other team out of the tournament.
And already Luke starting off was very cautious. Luke knows from the last time that Luke played Danny, Danny very much likes to 5p Vapor Thrust on Clone, even if there's no meter as a backup.
Oh, no jumping for you today, Danny. Playing like an absolute fortress. Won't let Happy Chaos get in. But, yeah, didn't see the roll last time. That is a very good way to get in. Vapor Thrust, release me. Oh, this is a lot of damage.
Good FD, unfortunately walks into the far slash counter hit.
YRC on the food drop makes some sense. Really tricky when you block a YRC airborne. Oh my gosh, the 2K kind of beat the fire S, kind of, and then went for the second time, and then no bueno.
Yeah, Danny is now starting to charge forward. Takes the lead, and this is getting all very much for Luke. Not only is the mental of those DPs on Luke's call outs with the meaty, but also the pressure. It's no matter how good you are mentally, it'll eat away at you eventually, slowly and bit by bit.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's one of those factors, and I think the most important thing about the team aspect of this series that Aegis are putting on is it's always in the back of your mind, like, okay, I want to say, for example, I want to Vapor Thrust here, or would my fellow Kai players appreciate me going for this call out right now? And that, you know, that little tiny bit of deliberation can cost you the game sometimes. All right, Scapegoat getting poked.
Yeah. Not punished, though. Luke was not close enough. Curse applied. That is free real estate for Luke to do whatever they want.
He wants to shoot some guns. SSX. It's like a Dane. Super sexy, stylish. Hits him with the guns show. Oh, just goes for a throw. I think they had to improvise because they didn't get the 50 tension after the dust.
Yeah, that is a definite possibility. Big counter hit round start.
Okay. Luke just blocking it out so far. Danny. Full aggro right now. Sacred Edge to break the wall and a shock stake. But there's a burst on Luke's side, Kobe.
Yeah. I would not burst here if you're Luke. There's just too much life deficit. Danny has all the meter in the world, including burst is back for him now. Yeah, I think this wall itself is the most you ever want to spend trying to get this kill.
No overdrive? Was it there 6? There it is. I thought they were going to try and do it to eliminate the burst potential. But Luke just played it out. I like this.
Yeah, I think Luke is fine if Danny is going to burst here, because he's going to have to. Does this get blocked? It does. Well, neither of them play the game of chicken there before the last hit of Ride the Lightning, and it's not going to matter. Luke is going to take it.
Okay. Patience. Very, very good patience, because I'm 99% sure. I mean, Team 4 Faith, if you're in the chat, you can correct me. I think when you RC RTL Ride the Lightning like early, you're airborne and you can get a fallen button.
Yeah. I think it's the hit. It might be the hit right before the game of chicken happens, or it might be 2 hits before. But I very much have gotten hit by a Ride the Lightning FRC into JS.
Oh, mate, so gross. Pains me every time. As a flash kick charger, it's guaranteed to work on me. All right, 2 apiece, best of 7. couple more games to decide who is leaving this single elimination bracket.
And curses applied, notably very good for Luke. They've been in control almost every single time, gotten that curse off, and this time's no different.
Oh, tricky BRC shenanigans goes low after all of that.
There you go, baits out the DP. Doesn't block high though on that RC moment.
All right, tapping away. Oh no, Danny got hit standing by the dust again, probably trying to jump. Didn't say counter hits. I don't think they tried to challenge. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was most likely a jump situation. They're trying to avoid a throw. Gets caught pressing a little out of order. My gosh, the damage. There was risk. It's a fun and fair mechanic.
The blocking. That's what that bar really means. Perfect from Danny. One round on both sides here. 2 games on both sides here. But there's only a burst on Luke's side of the screen right now.
Blocks the DP. That is so good for Luke. Gets the wall break here with Deus if they want to. There we go. Just needed to concentrate a little.
Formulate do damage from Happy Chaos here. Wild Assault gets the throw. Okay. Luke saying, you know what, Hihu? I'm not gonna make your win irrelevant. I'm gonna try and bring the team back, but Luke does need one more game. Best of 7, first of 4. It's 3-2 though, so he's close. He's at the precipice of this set of the second series between these two teams.
Yeah, we are on the very cusp of going to the series 3. And this has been by far the longest of the series. Every other one is finished. New Head 1 defeated Jump Dash 2-0. NC Sweep defeated GER 2-0. If this goes to League 3, this will be the one and only match tonight that has gone to League 3 or Series 3.
Production rubbing a hand saying, yep, we picked the best teams to put on stream. We want to get a nail biter for the content. Hopefully stream is liking it. Don't know if the players are, because yeah, right now, high intent situations. Oh, there's the burst.
Yeah, it's not what you want to be doing. Now I think the pressure might be mounting on Danny. Even with the knowledge that this series is not the end of the world to lose. Down 3-2. It's still there.
You mentioned earlier, these two do go back and forth. Right now, it's looking very much Luke as he needs one more round, Toby.
Oh, there's a DP. Found the right time. Can't block with the gun out.
Just can't burst. He's been locked out every time. Luke has adapted. 2S is going to confirm. Deus Ex Machina, and that is going to be it. I believe we're going to get a Series 3, and there is a slight rule change now, right?
Yes, now we are shifting the format. It is not just a throw the 3 sets. We got a best of normal first to 3, first to 3, first to 4. We're switching this to crew battle rules, where it's first to 5s now. You stay until you're defeated. And low tier heroes, they have to pick first since they won this. If I remember the rules correctly. C-Fresh can yell at me if I'm wrong. Oh, okay. All right. I got yelled at by C-Fresh Twitch chat. It is best of 5. So first to 3s, normal sets, blind pick for the first set. So we could have Forfaith just send Danny right back out and bank on Luke not coming out to try and sweep. Or we could see the reverse. You never know.
Yeah, blind pick always throws a spanner in any strategy, right? I believe it's going to be blind pick for the first game and then losers pick second. So they have the opportunity to counter pick. Again, counter picking character wise with these two teams as it's a team of Kais. It's more gonna be player counter picks. Like, oh, this player has beaten this player. So I think that's a bit more interesting. I think it's a little bit more egotistical because it's like, I don't need to know what the character does. I can just beat you. That's the most important thing. But, you know, we play fighting games. There's a little bit of ego in everyone to a degree. But, yeah, like you said, this format, way different to what we was doing previously. And we could just get a hard carry by someone. I doubt it because all the players have seemed to have their advantage over one of their opponents, right? So I don't think we're going to get like a clean sweep. We're just going to get back and forth, and it might just come down to the blind pick starting, like you said. If Danny goes up first and they kind of save Luke, they might save Luke and it's too late. You know what I mean? Because there'll be too many games down or something.
They have to put up Luke second and then bank on that one set, the all pressure in set two. Well, you just never know.
Then the players are probably going to deliberate between each other to give themselves the most favorable interaction with their opponent, right? So it looks like low tier heroes have got their first competitor to the table. I don't want to play spoilers. Production's not put on a stream yet, so I'm not going to tell you guys, but they have picked someone.
And there's a lot of deliberation you have to do because you have to figure out who's going to be your best scouter. Like, do you want to send your most powerful in to try and get an early advantage? Do you want to send in the person that might not have the best spread, but has a decent chance against them all in case they can sneak out a win out first and you start the advantage and get to be on that reaction? And it kind of looks like that's what we might see. Got a little mixed by one of the Forfeit players joining and then just immediately getting into the spectator.
Yeah, I thought we had that match, but yeah, they want front row seats at the concert of the battleground of this match. They don't want to watch in stream. They don't want to watch in Discord. They want to be there IRL. So, I mean, the Kai players sticking together. It's totally understandable. But that only obviously leaves two. Oh, no, actually, it doesn't leave two. I think one thing we did forget is that the subs can come in as well. On this team battle.
Right. The subs can come in. Although I don't think the subs are present tonight.
Maybe that's what one of the teams are doing. They're going, yo, can you jump on PC real quick? Team Four Face kind of needs that chip. The Kings aren't cutting it. We need a president. Can you come get the chip?
A quote unquote president.
Yeah, sorry.
It's the chip kingdom with a quote unquote president.
You know, you can title yourself if it's your kingdom, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know how much value it holds, but yeah, you could do it. Okay. We got the game copy. It is going to be Fern 22 stepping up against He Who. They played in the first series, I believe.
Yeah, and it was a 3-2, came down the last round.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a little bit more pressure. Well, added pressure. It's still a single elimination, but now it's winner stays on for the team.
And already getting an early burst out of Hiho, blocks the JS. Not the what punish you want on a DP, but it's the punish we are given.
Ooh, slick. That's from a 6P. Oh my gosh. Ilya, rage. Taking it to Mr. Kisuke. Yeah, had to make it safe. The DP goes a straight hero.
Hiho has the potential to just run away with this game.
YLC, last shaker, keep themselves safe. How did you block the Capel? How did you do that?
Every moment that Fern blocks to is more and more burst. Dragon install. We're going for it, and it not immediately to death.
See fresh, get the clip ready. Get the clip ready.
Walks the wire seat. Well, we have the rare Dragon Song to not death and to win.
It's finally installed. The update, the firmware, it's working. I can't believe it. We was just talking about that as well earlier.
Maybe Dragonstall doesn't need to be buffed. We have footage here that it works.
True. Maybe delete the bots for the Kai players. Oh, bit of a whiff. Oh no, jumped into the Capel. Not like this. You was the chosen one, Fern.
Oh, Fern got caught running too much, and Iho takes advantage.
What's the round start? 6p? Oh, jump D! What a call out. Makes sense. You could fight against Emilia to do that as well.
Good throw. Oh, tries to do fancy Oki, but it was too quick.
Blocks the dust. Crucial. Look at the wrist though. They haven't got much health anyway, so next touch is probably death to Emilia.
Although Hiho's kind of just making this look like Dragon Ball Fighters. Gets all the risk going away.
Got the throw. PRC super early. Capel hits. Couldn't get it confirmed. Vapor Frost.
Just meaty. Finds the correct spot to burst.
Oh, not dead for the falling S. Jumps over the stun edge.
And
oh my.
No way that traded. You're joking me.
They brought back split seal. Kai doesn't have JD, he has jump split seal. That's insane. That's insane. I actually didn't think about that interaction, but his JD is kind of it's like a summon. I wouldn't say it's a projectile, but he summoned something independent of himself. And yeah, it was enough to get the win there.
Oh, it is actually considered a projectile because I'm remembering Pot can flick it.
Ah, okay.
I don't know how you're getting a flick on that without hitting Kai, but it's technically possible.
All right, let's rock going into the next game. Fern up 1. That was the first game. I don't know if my chest can take the rest of this set.
You're gonna have to find something deep within you to continue on, because it's not getting any less stressful.
Locked down with the food draw. No shock state. Oh, 6k cheeky. Get those plus frames back. Yeah, going for the second time. Ihu is like, no way, Jose.
Oh no, the dust with the heavy counter hit. Thanks, Bert. Bert's going.
Couldn't land the top to punish. Oh my gosh, Turbo, same side. There's the tandem top. Last shaker, keep yourself safe. RC, back away. S tandem. Oh my gosh, the defense from both of these players right now.
Yeah. Finally finds a counter hit. Doesn't wait long enough to punish the flex shields.
Oh, no OTG. Goes for steady stun edge. Classic. Just classic. Food draw. I've got so many plus frames here. I'm just going to do dust. Why not?
My mids and lows aren't working. Time to bring out all reliable.
50% for a fadeaway JS. Oh my. Yeah, I would have burst from pure emotion. That JD was crazy.
Oh, that was a sneaky little mix and can't finish the combo. But the tap dust is going to set Fern up with a 2-0 and a perfect to boot.
Solid. Very, very, very solid. Fern. Maybe, you know, these formats just bring out a different tendency from players. You can either be really passive and tentative, trying to be like, I don't want to make any mistakes, or you can be like balls to the wall and go, I'm just going to go ham. You need to adapt to me. And yeah, Fern's definitely sticking a lot of buttons out to kind of deter EU from pressing or even just jumping in general. Like these JD, just JD in neutral here. Crazy.
It is. absolutely crazy. And all the buttons that they're pressing into, both of them chose round start 6P. Classic. Oh yeah, you gotta burst out of that 6K. You do not want to eat that death combo.
What? Point blank. Look, it hit. I'm not gonna question it. I just never would have been ready for it. Yeah. I wouldn't have been ready for that either. I'm the best frame trap.
Oh, the Stundimmer getting beat by Estes.
Fern Rara right now, just letting the DPs fly, and the hit ratio is fairly positive, I feel.
Yeah.
So keep going.
Yeah. Kehoe finding the 2K2D is gonna be able to has to go through one more mix opportunity, and what's mixed to a DP.
At all times, it could just be released, right? I mean, Fern has to be careful with the left-right to not get the inputs messed up, but so far, yeah, they've been landed for sure. That's wild assault.
Now this is set point. Kehoe has to pull something out, and that's devious mix.
That is so layer 2. Brilliant time to bring it out to close and clutch the first game here for Faith Fern. There's a lot of F's in that, but I got through it. They're gonna stay on, and now low tier heroes have to pick another combatant. I don't know. It can't pick the same, right? So the lives work as the team. The team has 3 lives, but I don't know if you can. They can pick the same.
Oh.
They cannot pick the same, right? So yeah, they can't pick the same. So if, for example, Luke comes up, he wins. He loses. They can't put Luke back again. But we're not going to see Luke. We're going to see Totsubanga with the sole bad guy up against Fern, who's staying on the cabinet.
Yeah, and let me take a look. Fern and Totsu, have they met? Yes, they did. And Fern did beat Totsu. Well, I guess they think that Totsu can get the run back.
Okay. Yeah, it's really difficult. Like what you were saying earlier about picking the order, especially on the fly. Do you save your strongest player as an anchor, for example, which gives them way more pressure because they're already 2 games down. So, they have to have a really clean sweep. They can't make any mistakes. Or you put them early, get a couple of wins maybe, and then have time to gather data for the next time they're popping up. But we are getting Totsubanga, not Luke. And like you said, Fern won in their previous encounter. Not in this format, though. This is the first of 2. Winner stays on for the crew. So there's going to be a different mindset, I feel, going into this match from both players.
Yeah, and there is merit to sending Luke up here instead, because if the person in here, whether it's Totsu or Luke, loses, then you've lost anyway. But, I mean, this is actually riding on Totsu to take it all home. Now that I think about it.
Is it not first to 3 for the teams? I think it's first to 3 for the teams.
Oh, it is first. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I'm spreading the misinformation now. We're taking turns, C4.
Yep. Hey, that's fair. I like it. Now I don't feel as bad. I would feel way better if I didn't get hit by that, though. The Bandit Rave exploding Fern, and Totsubanga saying, forget the stats. Oh my gosh, all the IBs. Ooh. Couldn't whiff punch the H
the
there.
Stun Zipper from downtown.
Ooh. SDP. Volcanic Viper. Ender on the combo. Jay. Oh, they weren't blocking that. I felt like it was a bait. We tried to hit him with a raw JD for trying to jump over the gun flame. I respect it. It would have been insane damage if it would have hit.
Oh, big damage. Decides not to do RC. Tried to bait the vapor thrust. Unfortunate though. Gets another chance thanks to the combo not extending from Fern.
Jumps over. BRC. I thought they would get punished. 2S straight into gunflame. What an air throw. That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Vapor thrust. It's one of the best move cries in the game. Oh, speaking of crying, oh, if you would have baited that burst, Vanguard, yes, there would have been tears. Oh, my eyes are watering right now. Oh, that's dead, isn't it? No, Mr. 2K. They missed a 2K.
And that's so unfortunate. But Totsu still just has to get one touch, and Soul, with all of his really good buttons, has all the tools necessary. You've got 3, 4, 5 frame mash options. You've got a DP.
Oh, blocked it. Couldn't escape. Oh,
Catches
no.
the backdash. Oh. Totsu looked like she had it in the bag, and then Fern just kept it calm and cool.
I mean, you nailed it. You described it perfectly. That's exactly what happened on screen. I can't add anything. That was yeah, spot on. They just went, okay, I'm in a bad situation, but I don't need to overextend. I've been hit. Both players have been hit by DPs, right? I would say Fern's been hit. No, so I think Fern's done more. I'll say Fern's done more than Bunga at the moment. But it's mutual respect that both players are giving to each other. And I think they're trying to bait in interesting ways. I think Bunga tried to do safe jump into backdash so that Fern couldn't do DPRC. So you take away that option, right? But yeah, it's not easy to do in the moment.
Yeah, and there is absolutely just no way we're gonna lose track of who DPs more. We've got two characters, 2 players that love them. It's all gonna depend on how many chances they give each other.
Oh my gosh, the grime. You dead from this? Oh, this is so sick. Optimal. Oh my gosh. They're alive. There's no pixels there, Kobe.
No pixels indeed. Though whatever pixel might have been there has been absolutely vanished.
Yep, had to burst that. That could have been serious damage. Speaking of, it could still happen. Pressed 5k on hit. That is a sign of a really strong player, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a player that either is just pressing for the fences or knows that they can press 5k.
Oh,
it's up to viewer interpretation.
Yep. Playing to their outs. It's on you to not drop the combo and allow my mashing to hit you. Can't kill. Oh.
Once again, it's on the last chance. Yeah, free DP there. Unfortunately, can't combo.
What? You know what? He said it best. What is this plot armor on Fern right now? What is this plot armor?
Yeah, Fern absolutely has the plot armor.
I don't know. I want some of it.
Yeah, I definitely want some of this. Give it to me.
It's just they've got an angel looking out for them. The drops, the hit ratio on DPs. Not taking anything away from Fern, because Fern is definitely playing with the buff, not reliant on it, not getting carried by it. But who knows how long it's going to last? That might be all of the good juju run out. Let's see if Bunga can start taking some W's for themselves and the team.
Yeah. I believe in the Totsu comeback. It's whether or not Totsu believes in the Totsu comeback.
Very good point. Spectacle round starts 6p and 5k, respectively. JS once again. Wild Assault, break the glass, positive bonus, and the hard knockdown. It's all looking Fern until the safe jump wasn't safe whatsoever, but the stun dipper is going to come in clutch.
Waiting for that wall bounce. Unfortunately, too far to kill. But this mix is certainly going to be enough.
Fudra, quick PRC down. Tokyo Drift back to the floor just to get the grab. Oh my god, this is from a 5P. Hello?
Yeah, low tier character, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. They might be after this set.
Oh no, Six's counter hit moments. I thought Soul couldn't combo off this anymore.
Oh, there's the safe jump, but the pressure is still there because of the RC after the DP. Ooh,
waits too long. The other side of the coin.
No resources on Vern's side. No tension, no burst. And he's racking up the wrist. That's the bar you don't want on your side.
And unfortunately, Tosu JH is straight into aerial stun edge.
Well, this is how it's going to go down. There is one opportunity for low tier heroes to win this, and that is for a Luke sweep. That is it.
Luke has to put everything on their back. Gonna need a chiropractor if this set goes into low tier heroes' favor.
We're going to find out today how strong the shoulders of Luke is. I mean, when you think about it, it's doable, right? You just got to win. You have to win 3 sets against the same character, which could work in your favor if you're really confident in the matchup, but also work against you because you could get comfortable in the matchup and then lose to the player. So, say for example, Luke beats Fern, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm cool. I've tapped in something you said earlier about the adaptation, right? If they adapt too hard to Fern and then have to play against one of the other players, say Danny, for example, that could work against them."
Yeah. And you also, at least on Fourface's side, have a little bit of strategy of, do you want to send in Danny as soon as Fern loses, if Fern loses? Or do you send in Nub and try and just out attrition and just exhaust Luke to the point where Danny can just come up and get a 3-0?
Yeah, no, it's all like game theory, right? Strategies and how to get your team on top. Personally, I think and I guess for the storyline, it would be fitting if it was Danny versus Luke last game. So yeah, me personally, just for the narrative and the stream, I would put Fern, Nubs, then Danny if need be. Right. Yes. I think we're gonna have to change the background. Are we making a new lobby?
Yeah, we're going to Fern's room this time.
Oh,
these high players are needing their own room.
I mean, Fern did win 2 games. So they just want to go home. They want a home court advantage, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, Fern probably wants this win, but if Fern doesn't get it, there's absolutely nothing wrong. Like winning 2 sets in a row against really skilled players after such a long set match tonight, with the fatigue setting in, you've done your job for no matter how this set goes. You could get 3-0'd, just sextuple perfected, and no one's going to even bat an eye. They're just going to talk about how well you've done.
You're spitting. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. They can do no wrong. They've already pulled their weight for the team. They've already punched in and done their hours. This is just potential overtime now. Let's see if they can, just win it here and they get the sweep. OCV won, or OPV, 1 player victory against Team Low Tier Heroes with the Kai. Going into potential last match. Here is Danny with a extremely quick burst.
Yeah. Luke definitely wanting to take control as much as possible, not let these Kai players get advantage. Just has to give burst back to Fern, though. just trade 60% of the life total for it. No big deal.
Yeah, it's, you know, refundable. We'll get that back. Or try and take it off their opponent to make it even. Not as much damage, but... Oh, the wall cutter again.
Yeah. Going under Fooder Arc is such an unexplored counterplay. Most of the time, you're like, I'm going to either block it or I'm going to 6P and get the counter hit there. But going under has so many good implications.
Oh, the dust wasn't close enough, and that's a hero burst from Fern. Oh my gosh, JD. Don't look for the burst.
Yeah.
Good pressure.
Yeah.
Ooh, press
Right
5K.
patience.
Said, I'm not in shock state. Fakery.
Yeah. I know you're going to start. The more that Luke was blocking those strings, the more likely it was Fern was going to go for something fake. And Luke just called it out perfectly.
Indeed. Okay. Vapor Frost on the dust attempt. Uh-oh, are we going to get another moment?
Wire sees through, get the backdash catch, and not going to be able to burst. Thankfully, you're still alive.
Ooh, use the burst meter for the deflect. Got space. Scapegoating. Oh, you're helping Fern out or making his comeback.
Yeah, Luke absolutely does not want to deal with Dragon Install anything, and Fern doesn't get a chance to press anything in Dragon Install.
Yeah, that was basically a costume change mid-game. Like, that's the only difference we saw was the color scheme was slightly different. And I think it was a case of maybe fear on on Luke's part in terms of, I don't want to fight this, like you said. It's like, just stay away from me. I'm going to play super sweaty so I don't have to engage. I saw what happened to my teammate. I don't want to be on a high fight clip. I'm good. Thank you.
And I mean, Fern also can just rock with these Dragon installs. Honestly, if I was in Fern's position, I'd be going for Dragon installs more often. Try and get those awesome clips to put on the reels. Oh no, Tap does. Well, that might have been a charge ghost. Fern, I know you have a May player commentating you. You don't need to do the May player thing.
But it looks so cool.
It does, but the amount of things Kai around start 6 or 5D calls out is very few and far between.
True. You're not wrong there.
It's far cry from May's carried 5D that just reaches round start because she needs it.
Oh yeah. She needs to be able to confirm that. Ooh, direct clap.
This FPRC throw has caught every single time. No one's teched it, no one's matched out, no one's jumped.
Yeah, fear can make people be really, really passive. Not want to take that chance. No guts, no glory though. Sometimes you have to. Ooh. Try to stun dip before the bullet got released from the chamber. Wasn't quick enough. Oh, close S. Counter hit. Wild assault. And it's still
Live
me
total.
over on Luke's side.
Oh no, the misinput on DP with the homie drop on the combo.
Oh my gosh, Usain bolted all the way in, gets the dragon install, or is it dragon uninstall? Yep, uninstall.
I think that was an IBFD on that. Dragon install too. Did you see how far Fern bounced back?
Yeah, I wanted to say it was deflect, but the deflect animation hardly popped up. Like the shield barely was up for like a second. I never thought about looking at the interaction on the block stun of Dragon install or how is that affected by deflect or IBFD. Never seen it. But like you said, the pushback was immense. And I think that was kind of like a game-winning decision because at that range, Dundip is not going to hit before the bullet, right?
Absolutely not, because Curse was applied still.
Mm-hmm. Smart stuff. I mean, Luke is definitely... He's on the route to make this sweep. Can anyone stop him?
Time will tell. There's still 2 more sets after Fern. And Fern is starting off pretty strong.
Gets the burst. Base has been acquired, and that's all Happy Chaos needs. A little bit of that. Some bullets would help, but we've seen Luke win without them. But this isn't going to be one of those times. Fern getting around. One more. Make it 2-1 in sets.
Curse already applied. Yeah, now Luke just gets to walk you to the corner. And gets the counter hit, and yeah, through the wall you go. Full reload online.
Oh, the legs. 2S. Oh, Vapor Frost airborne as well. Easy dash under the swap sides. Meaty stun edge, JD, YRC, yeah, and gets a pushback as well from the air block.
Old burst moment. Oh, forget the hero burst. This is a level above.
Is it time? So close, Fern. Oh, what a risky stun edge. There's a stun dipper, though.
Gets to throw the... What do we call... instead of hero burst, it was gold burst. Do we call it king burst?
Yeah, I guess so. It is Kai doing it. We'll call it King Vest. They can claim it. It's like when back in the day when people used to come with a combo to name the combo after themselves. There you go. You get to name a burst type.
Yeah, especially with the uni combos. You've got the re-election mix.
Yeah. Shout out to Seth.
I still don't know what that is. No one's been able to tell me what the re-election mix is.
I know where it isn't. Blockable.
True.
It is absolutely not blockable. Okay, Fern, 2 more to send low tier heroes out of the tournament. Just 2 games. Easy, right? Against...
Simple.
Yeah, you know, light work. It's just against Luke, you know.
Just another chaos player.
You've seen loads of them. Oh, what a late burst. Already took 50%. Interesting. I mean, it's worked out in their favor as they're going to take 50%. Oh, no, they didn't end with super. Put the curse.
Didn't have it. All the double BRCs, and Fern comes out on top.
Yeah, that's going to be Deus Ex Machina breaking the wall once again. Stun Dipper is an option. Vapor Frost is an option because there is an RC behind it.
Oh, backdash BRC and the 2K going under Fire Slash.
Oh, I'm so surprised that closest didn't catch Happy Chaos from jumping back. I think that was the plan from Fern, but alas, it did not occur that way.
Quick burst? No. Fern's just gonna let the wall break happen.
Ooh, throw RC.
Decides not to spend any tension. Wants to get the secondary mix. And burst will get baited by the red RC. Luke on a tear.
That is 1 down, 2 to go, right?
Yeah. Now the question is, as Container so lovingly told me, Flare could potentially be thrown in here, not only to give a break from the Kai players, although it does not look like it. But I mean, a Chiv is quite the thing to throw at when somebody has got fatigue.
That would be an epic wild card to throw at someone, by the way. The stream's been up for 2 hours. All they've been used to is playing against a Kai, then you just throw a chip at their face. Like, that would be an epic plot twist.
Yeah, now we're getting Nub stepping up to the plate. And that is a question too. Do you rely on the strength of Danny that Luke has been able to show that they're able to win? Or do you just throw Flair out there, say, be free, little chip. Go do your mix against a tired opponent.
I want that to happen just so I can hear that in my head. Go, be free. Run wild, Chip. Try and avoid these bullets with your ninja speed. It might not need to go down to that. Nubs with a really good start. Getting the burst and a chunk of change on the Happy Chaos' health bar. But, yeah, Danny's turning it around. Sorry, Luke's turning it around in quick fashion.
Yeah. With the scapegoat right in Nub's face, can't do anything but sit there and get hit.
Oh, yeah, really scared of the guns, which he should be. But it's kind of made Nubs so determined to just block and wait. But those throws aren't reactable, so they're going to be hitting more times than not, I'd say.
Good DP. Nub is able to start taking back pressure. Yeah, Nub pressing every button in the book, but Luke is just content to sit there.
Yeah, just happy to sit back, like you said, wait for the overextension. Good tech. Couldn't get around the curse though.
Oh, out of bullets. This is really big for Nub. It's a chance. And the chance will no longer come because Deus solves that issue.
Yeah, good damage. Oh, what a call out. What a call out with Ride the Lightning. Wasn't close.
What are you trying to wild assault as your meeting? Oh my gosh, almost kills. Now this is both players can get chipped out at any time, and the run up throw, the Kyle special.
Wow. Really run up to someone with their gun out of the holster. What energy.
No fear.
Okay, getting pinned down by the bullets this time. Rolls on through. Catches the backdash. Yeah, that's been happening to a lot of players. And I understand it. You want to backdash because, you know, backdashing bullets is very viable, but you just obviously can't do a reaction. You have to anticipate the bullet. Yeah. And then when Chaos goes for fire rest, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I miss the days when Chaos shot was broken enough to where you could reliably IBFD it. Those were good days.
Yeah, when gave the illusion that we had some sort of creative control over the match. Good times.
Well, speaking of IB on the bullets. Oh, come on, Nub. All you need is a DP. That's chip out health. And the tap does.
So close, yet so far. Nubs looked capable of taking that, but yeah, Luke's control right now. I think they found their footing. There's a lot of games earlier where they were kind of making mistakes, a couple of drops, but now when they're in this spot and it's like, well, I can't afford to lose, otherwise we're out. He's just decided not to lose. He's made it look pretty easy. It's very commendable.
Yeah, and I mean, Nub, you've got it. You've got all the pieces there. It's just putting them together, not misaligning, making sure you've got your DPs, your back throws, your throw techs, your mashes. All of them need to still be on point against Luke. Not tired yet.
Yeah, needs to get that second win for sure. It's not going to be an easy opponent to beat, especially with this snowball effect they've got, right? With so many wins behind their belt.
Yeah. Oh, the PRC, a little bait out on that throw.
Oh, the dust hits him so far. YRC doesn't want to block it. Jumps away.
Yeah, a little distance. Oh, has to reload, find a good time. And, yep, just let the super take care of it. No big deal.
All purpose. Bullets.
Oh, that is not something you see every day, running straight through the roll.
Oh, yuck. Oh, no. Drops the 5k. There's the Vapor Thrust. Run up throw. This is how it begins.
The tap dust is a good continuation of it. Oh, messes up the confirm. Went for the fancy. Lord Knight's words echo vaguely in the distance. The optimal combo is the one you can do consistently.
Yeah, commendable going for it, but yeah, missing that 2k might have missed your opportunity to get a W on the board. As Luke, I mean, needs one more to get past Nubs into the clutches. I don't know whose clutches is going to be in, but to go up against Danny.
Yeah. Nub fighting for their life at the moment. Potential final game of this set before they hand it off. And the controller off to the big brother, as if it were.
Yeah, technically that's kind of how it is, passing down the pad, especially because they're all Kai players as well. I don't know, it's one of those situations where when you're 2-0 down, it's very disheartening and sometimes you can't get your head back into the game. But let's see if that is possible for Nubs.
Nub already stealing away Luke's burst. What a far slash counter hit. I did not know it could do it that far away. Arcs has put proximity on that.
Ooh, nice counter poke there. Oh, try to go for the safe jump, gets a back throw, clean. Curse straight away.
Yeah, just run straight to the clone. Get to free doom on pressure.
Ball assault. This is a hard knockdown. Goomba stomp. Goes with a burst. Not much else in options there, I feel. Oh.
On a full punish, doesn't need one. Luke now on set point.
Oh, just poke it away with a fire ass. There you go. Lands that time. Big jump over the stun edge. Stays side, keeps it simple with the 2k pressure. There's the scapegoat.
Yeah. Using Piercely, making it all safe. Good tech on the throw. Nub's not out of it yet.
He gets the dust. No bullets. That might be the difference between a comeback or not. Concentration's quite low as well, and bar tension wise is pretty much not there for Luke.
Barely did not get it. No punish on the throw. And the DP, that'll do it. Nub still in the fight.
2 more. That's all they need. 2 more games. Sounds, very achievable, but they are going up against Luke Unchained because right now he's looking unstoppable bar that one game. So maybe they found a chink in the armor.
Yeah, and if that is a big enough gap that Nub can just keep prying open, could end up becoming the hero. Yes, and see pressure there in the production chat. They're going every game. They're giving us quite a lot of entertainment tonight.
Yeah, taking us to the wire. You always need games or sets like this to proper flush out the format.
Yeah.
This is what we need. It's the burst. Haymaker. Holding onto the bar. I understand that, especially because bullets are low. ERC is a good option, and obviously Deus Ex Machina can reload those, and we're probably going to see it now. There we go.
And does not kill. Nub given one more chance. And starts. This is actually the start of something pretty nice. Not a lot of meter, unfortunately. Gotta have that meter to enforce throw.
Good start so far for Luke. Burst though, that can change stuff. Blocks the S's.
There we go. Flips the corner. And now Nub is in the tense defensive position. One wrong move and end it all. One more chance. Nub right there with that reversal.
And a very casual air throw there. You can see the dash blocks from Luke.
A shimmy!
Jimmy did in the slowdown. And we've got it. We've got the match. It feels like destiny.
Yeah.
That these two would have to go up against each other. We was basically talking about it from the start of the stream when we was looking at the stats of each player. We've got it as the deciding match. Right? This is it. There's no bracket reset. It's even playing field. It's going to be Luke versus Danny, first to 3 for every marble in existence.
Absolutely. All roads lead back to these two. And it looks like Danny Flair gets to go to bed. Will not be needed. We're not sending out the little chip action. Oh, but we're going to have to probably go to Danny's room.
Right. Yeah, we did that earlier. And you know what? It's a bit of a kerfuffle, moving lobbies. Production's pretty clean with it, so it'll only take 10 seconds. And the connection seemed playable, especially from our side, spectators. Obviously, playing it for yourselves, I can't tell for the individuals involved. But I know from our perspective, we look pretty clean. So, that's all we can ask for. Connections that allow players to, express, do their flashy combos, and play Happy Chaos into Kai. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. And any Chaos player that is wanting to learn this matchup has gotten so much footage to review.
Hours upon hours, yeah. Yeah, VOD reviews are going to go crazy. Maybe even for the winning team, because like we've been saying throughout the stream, this is a single elimination. So there's going to be some parts of your game plan that you might want to clean up, and you can do that by checking your VOD, win or lose. Go back, see what you might want to have to clean up for your future match, because the bracket is up, so they will know. You kind of have an idea of your opponents the further you go along in the tournament. So they've got an idea. But you have to think about the present. Right now, Luke versus Danny. I won't ask Kopi because I don't want to put him on the spot. But chat, who do you think is going to win? Luke or Danny. Let me know in chat.
Oh, and Danny finding a little mash, trying to signal he's ready for it.
Ooh, run straight into a 5k early burst. I understand. Means he can probably get it back later on in the set, as long as he doesn't explode health-wise, which can happen with Happy Chaos. Not happening now. Goomba Stomp. Good blocks from Danny.
Danny already has the corner pressure, finds the 2K. It's to send Danny to the other one.
Not enough to break the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, how much of your despot's gonna work here? Roll out. Roll
Yeah,
up
Chaos
on your
looking so calm after that roll into gunshot.
There's the curse. Looking bad for Danny right now. Oh, button into the scapegoat and straight into stun dipper. I really like the idea, but couldn't really get much off of it.
Oh, blocks the burst.
That last sequence, it honestly looks like Luke you can't miss right now. You really just can't miss. Oh, he might miss his toes. Card takes him away from him with the stun dipper.
Oh, wow, that JS whiffed the throw. BRC mix time. Another throw. Danny extending the round further.
They're really trying to give us last game, last round. By the third time. Ooh, 5k, keeps him pinned down in the corner. Didn't overextend to go for mix and roll themselves into a bad situation.
Oh, good match there. Catching Luke off guard, pulling the gun out.
Ooh, such a crucial FD there, making the 6H whiff from Kai. Stun dipper after the 6P. Some low, and there we go. Break the wall.
Yep. Gets the stun. Sacred Edge. We're going to be close to Chip and catches the backdash. First one goes to Danny. Where's the second one?
That was the first. Yeah, that was the first.
All these. Oh, good.
I was about to say something you were saying earlier about the fatigue. That might be kicking in now for Luke.
Yeah, it certainly started to kick in for me. So many rounds, so many Kai rounds. It's all starting to blend together.
It is. I didn't think it would be that weird commentating the same character. I thought it would be easy, but it's weird. It's definitely different, especially because it's 3 different players. You can't keep noticing a pattern because it's a different Kai each time. But let's see what you can do this time around. So far, really good. Oh, I was about to say blocking the bullets, but yeah, the gun does land, and the 5k whiff punish on the far S. Told you, man. Yeah, right now it's looking like Luke cannot miss, but he is down 1 game.
Oh, the throw gets baited. Now Luke is going to take a round. You're just trading back and forth continuously.
These plus frames belong to me, DP, after the Foodra arc. It's perplexing with buttons right now. A casual air throw again! Oh my, okay, Danny, relax. He really doesn't want to scuff up his record on the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Wants to, this might be the 5th set that Luke and Danny have played in the last 2 days. And he doesn't want that set to be in Luke's favor. He wants this record to be in his.
Yeah. But, you know, Luke is going to try and disturb the force by ruining the sheets. Oh, but couldn't 6P the falling S. Now, this is going to be good damage, but more importantly, he's going to give Danny that positive bonus. Luke has been really good at using FD to push the opponent away so the next move whiffs. Speaking of whiff, oh my, he was already pressing 5K.
Yeah. Luke knew the future. Oh, what a back hit with the DP. They're too smart. Too smart.
Danny, can you get in? No, he gets hit by... Oh, no bullets, no bullets. But it doesn't need it. I forgot. Deus Ex Machina.
No bullets, you mean we just have to use 50 meter.
Yeah. There's the burst. DRC. Backdash?
Yeah, that was... It did look like backdash.
Backdash get clipped. And these players are clipping into my bedtime as they are taking us... They're really trying to take us to the last game, last round, aren't they? I can see it. The thing is, the exciting part is that I can't call it because, like you said, they go back and forth. It's not always, oh, Danny wins or Luke always wins. It is really hard to call. And their players, the players on their team, probably rooting for them in the background. It is 1-1, first to 5, so the last game doesn't change it like it did in the previous series. So yeah, first to 3, best to 5, 1 apiece. And yeah, both players are fine with their heart.
Yeah, Luke definitely starting to pull out a little more of that roll mix. Blocks the DP and knows the burst was coming too. These players are playing to each other too much.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, that was such a dominant round from Luke. Almost took no damage. Probably blocked a couple of specials, and that is about it. Bang bang, stay side side. And there was the dash, sorry, the back dash. It did avoid the bullet, but the 2K coming in clutch straight afterwards. 50% and more off. Baby Thruster coming out in full force.
A run up throw again. Are we gonna see a third time? No, not even gonna let Danny get the chance.
Ooh, nice dash blocks. Oh, Forest, nice confirm. Clean stuff by Danny. He's gonna cash out. Oh, no, just goes for direct clap. Holds into the bar.
Wants the stun dipper. No, just BRC round start. And unfortunately, Luke was too ready for it.
Yeah, it felt like Luke pressed the button prior to the BRC because he knew it was coming and he just wanted to stuff it. Really, really sick stuff. And Luke is 1 game away. Danny gave us hope because he took the game in fairly like strong fashion to be like, yeah, I am the anchor. And you're going to find out why with that menacing blue aura. But like I said, Luke is a game ahead and he only needs 1 more. Is this legal? Production?
Oh, no. Danny does, in fact, have a chip to switch to.
You know what it was? I thought the player changed. I thought it was Flair. My bad. Yeah.
I have not seen the Danny chip in a hot minute, but I guess he's pulling it out.
Oh my God, Kopi. There's not a Kai on the left-hand side of the screen.
Am I dreaming? Please come over here and pinch me.
I've been, I think I've got like cabin fever. I need to see Kyle. Okay, a little bit of a faster character and mix-ups, I would say a little bit stronger, just a little bit. I mean, dash run-up throw is very potent, but yeah, this character can definitely make the best of players seem silly with the mix he has.
It's the counter, but also chip being faster does mean he's faster to die.
Spin. Yep. I didn't think about that, but you are on the money for sure. double overhead blocked. Look at the FD usage. Oh, but what was it all worth? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't think it was. You lost anyway.
Whoever you are, Rekka 1, Rekka 2, super. It'll catch you.
Early burst. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this change up from Danny is seeming to pay a lot of dividends. This could just be a massive shock to the system when you've been playing and only watching Kai players for the last 2 hours. To have a chip thrown into your boat race must feel scary.
And Danny's gonna tie it up too with this. And to make things worse, Danny on Kai feels like a beast unchained. He is just pressing, does not care. Everything just go. Compared to Danny's usual very collected and calm Kai gameplay.
This is the trump card, right? This is the wild option that, oh, my opponent's not ready for this. He only needs it to work one more time. Just one more time. Score is 2-2, like you were saying a bit earlier. We're probably going to get last game, last round. So, yeah, they're going to take it to the wire. It's too early in the morning for me to scream. So, Kobe, if you want to make some hype noises, you go ahead. I'll have to do like some ASMR hype.
Yeah, I mean, I am alone, so I don't know. I'm not the biggest to scream and make those very, very loud hype, but if something happens, no one's gonna yell at me for it.
Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's see. Danny versus Luke for the final time. Who is gonna take it? The chip is here.
Round double throw. Are we seeing a triple? Ah, no, get stuffed on the Gamma Blade.
Calls the goons. The whole gang is involved. Really good damage. But this is definitely in a range where Luke can make a comeback. Oh,
never mind. You get countered by 5H.
Oh. Yeah, I spoke that out of existence, but not dead.
There's Alpha Blade. This is now. Can I say tournament point? Is that allowed?
Yeah, you can do everyone. We've earned the right to say everyone. Yeah. Bar naughty words.
Running straight into the shot. Immediately DP. Danny's gonna let you know he's still on a DP character.
Yep, does it another time. And both times landing, which is important. Dust. Alpha Blade, have you got these? Oh, the Kai muscle memory moved off real quick. And Kopi, we might just have a team kill. Or wait a minute.
Yeah, go through the wall. First is built up, full meter as well. Danny can do whatever he wants. YRC tap dust, and that is gonna be it as long as he has the combo. He doesn't have the route, but tap dust. Oh no.
The whole distance. Luke ran the whole distance just to fall at the last hurdle. By Danny's chip. Characters. We've had the Kai Parade Festival, whatever you want to call it, and then the chip comes out for 2 games, and he gets the job done. Kobe, he got 2 games to play, and he got 2 wins.
That is absolutely wild. I thought if there was a chip player, completely forgetting Danny has been working on this chip for like the last 2 months. I guess it was the right option.
Yeah, a lot of times, people say, oh, I should have stuck with my character. It's more comfortable. But yeah, in this circumstance, when you've got 2 other people on your team that also play the same character, you have to mix up. And the chip call was a good idea. I know it's hindsight, good ad hoc reasoning to say after the fact. But yeah, I think the chip change was smart to do when you're 2-1 down. You've got nothing else to lose.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, This must mean we have to end it off. We have to let these good people go to sleep. Get to let you go about your day, whatever that might entail. So do you wanna kick us off with the things you want to say?
I like fun games. Listen to me commentate if you can. That's about it. If you want to follow me on Twitter or X, it's I am C4IQ. I normally just post about when I'm commentating. Pretty much it, and some stuff about Marvel every now and again. Not very interesting, but Kopi, where can people find you? I'm sure you're way more interested than me.
Nah, I'm not that much more. But I mean, you can find me everywhere at KopiVT. I've got this branding on lock. Uh, big shout outs, little dates to be coming, but we've got the new head tournaments coming in April. Those dates will get ironed out pretty much next week as we meet. But keep your eye on Twitter, and also keep your eye out next week, since we're gonna have a great semifinals for you with new head. We've got North Carolina. John, let's see who else. What am I forgetting? We have Four Faith and Nine Moons. All four of those moving on to the semifinals. You won't want to miss it. But I think now is a good time. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. C4, it was a pleasure to commentate with you.
Pleasure's all mine, dude.
And thank you to Aegis for having us. Everybody, have a great night.